know if the connection's okay. Hello everyone, how are you doing today? It's another beautiful day here in Korea with a lot of thunderstorms and rain. So that's always amazing. 안녕하세요. 진짜 라이브를 너무 오랜만에 해가지고 다들 잘 지내시는지 모르겠네요. But I hope everyone's good. Oh shit. Oh shit. Sorry about that. My phone's on a charger thing right now. So, anyhow, what was I gonna say? 저 잘 지냈어요. I've been pretty good. 되게 바빴는데, as you know, 다빈이도 되게 바빴고, so we just released Yellow Cab. I hope everyone's enjoying that. 다들 잘 듣고 있었으면 좋겠네요. 그거 이제 또 곧, his EP's coming out soon, so how exciting. 저녁 먹었고요. I have eaten. I've been going to the gym a lot these days. 진짜 얼마 만이죠? 좀 오래되긴 했죠. 네. I hope you loved the music video too, by the way. It was really fun shooting it. It's a very high teen, very short high teen flick, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Hello from Thailand. Someone really said, hey daddy. Again, I'm not sure if I have any kids, but got me there. Yellow Cap. Yeah. So, I mean, overall, it's a really fun concept. I think it's the first time we get to dive into that type of character for live. 그래서 사실 뮤비 찍었을 때 너무 재밌었고요. 그런 캐릭터 다빈이가 원래 그럴까요? 이제 평소에도 그럴까요? 네, 그런 캐릭터를 좀 살려주는 게 너무 필요한 것 같아가지고 특히나 이 시기에. By the way, I hope everyone's safe. What does that say? 방역 방에 오라. out there too. 다들 좀 안전했으면 좋겠네요. Greetings from Poland. I am alive. I am alive. Someone's trying to read my shirt. I don't even know what it says, but get well soon. Get well soon, Eddie. I hope everyone. My dog's at home right now. She's probably. I mean, I sometimes bring her to work. I sometimes bring her. Sometimes bring her to the studio. Sorry, I'm a bit lagging today because 너무 한 게 너무 많아가지고 지금 살짝 레그가 걸려가지고. By the way, yeah, I hope everyone's listening to Yellow Cab. If you haven't watched the video, you should watch the video as well. Again, EP 많이 기대해주세요. 다빈이가 엄청 노력하고 있어가지고 I just really hope everyone gets on it.
Sweet Jesus.
My day's been good. it hasn't kind of started for me right now, so how many MVs will there be? 저도 사랑해요. 저도 사랑합니다. 뮤비 이번에 뮤비는 몇 개일까요? There's a couple of music videos maybe. I don't know. It's always a secret. So today today my thing was come to Indonesia. Yeah, it wasn't that, but I'll go to Indonesia too. Bonjour. Are you a cat person? I am. I love cats. I also love dogs. I think I'm a bit more of a dog person, but cats aren't bad. So today I have a little bit of time off. I decided to catch up with you guys. I hurt my back recently from working out. I pinched a nerve on my muscle right here. So sometimes I have a hard time turning my head a bit, but it's healing, hopefully. I will go to Nigeria. Cats are superior. I believe they think they're superior, you know? But anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so today I just wanted to catch up with you guys, and then hopefully answer a few of your questions, if that's cool. I mean, if you guys have any questions. Sometimes I go on here and I don't really know what to talk about. Maybe I have to start making topics to talk about. Yeah. Did I surprise you a lot? Ukraine, a lot of people love you. Well, that is crazy. It's very hard to believe that. I mean, even now, it's very hard to fathom that we have a lot of fans all over the world. It's crazy what, I guess, music, art, passion can bring in. You know, really, it's amazing. What am I doing these days? I've been working out a lot. I've been trying to better myself because I have like crazy ups and downs. So I've been trying to regulate my control over it. I mean, it's always been like that ever since I was born, really. But for me, I've been trying to less thinking, more doing. You know, so even though I'm tired, I just go to the gym. I work out. I've been swimming a lot recently. I love swimming. 수영 진짜 좋아해요. 저 어렸을 때 물개라고 별명 붙여줘가지고. 그래서 요즘에 수영도 maybe I try swimming, you know, but because of Corona, I don't think some of the places are open. So that's a bit of a bummer. But you know, for the gym, I do go to the gym, and I've been really looking at what I eat these days. It's got nothing to do with how old I am. Maybe a little bit, but yeah, it's crazy. Like long time ago, I used to eat a lot. I used to eat like 10 cheeseburgers at once, like all the lollies and candies and sweets in the world, and I wouldn't have a single problem with anything. And but nowadays, like I just eat one chocolate bar, and I'm on the edge of the earth, like about to throw up or something. Not really, not to that point, but you know what I mean. It's pretty crazy. 운동할 때 버티는 방법을 알려주세요. 저는 그러게요. 뭐 어떻게 버틸까? 저는 그냥 뭔가 그냥 포기하고 싶을 때 뭔가 이 세트 안 하면 나는 죽겠다. 약간 이런 생각을 해가지고 진짜로 실제로 누가 내 머리에다가 총 들고 너 이거 안 하면 총 쏠 거야 그러면 무조건 하잖아요. 좀 그런 식으로 생각하고 하거든요. It's not the best, but 그렇게 해야 뭔가 좀 피곤한데도 일어나서 하게 되는 것 같아요. Anyway, have you ever had digestive problems? Yeah, always. My stomach doesn't work with a few food products. I don't recall what, but I'm pretty sure there is something. Yeah. 제가 좋아하는 영화, I like 팀 버튼 감독님 영화를 되게 많이 좋아해요. 왜 좋아하냐? 약간 좀 그런 어둠 속에 약간 좀 그런 아름답게 표현을 하는 게 너무 제 스타일이라서 좋아요. Am I allergic to something? I think I'm allergic to I think I'm allergic to. Sorry, I was gonna say bullshit, but I'm sure that's everyone. But no, I don't think I'm allergic to anything. I don't really have any allergies. What's my favorite song? I'll say Yellow Cab right now. Yeah. Yeah, I do answer the most randomest questions, but you know, I mean that's what my life's about. If you see this, touch your nose. My favorite activity. You know, my favorite activity now is going into the forest, and just sitting there when no one is, and then just I wouldn't say meditate. I just like to sit there and 멍 때리는 걸 되게 좋아해요. 약간 어디서나 그냥 집에 있거나 근데 사람이 없어야 돼요. 사람이 없고 there's gotta be no people around. I disconnect. 비 오는 날은 좋죠. 비 오는 날 비 소리가 좋아가지고 그냥 안에 있어야지 좋죠. 예. 비 맞는 것도 나쁘지 않은데 여기서 비 맞으면 머리가 빠지더라고요. Two hand tattoos. Apa kabar. I hope I said that right. Do you have any? No. Lori is at home. She's at home right now, so she's a good girl. She just stays at home. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. But anyway, yeah. I wonder if people still listen to Mito. Is that is it? It's pretty weird. I wonder if people still listen to the album. It's been so long. I don't think people will listen to it anymore. It's time for something new. After this. Apakabar. Sayang. How do you pronounce that? Sayang. I always see it, but I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Maybe I have to search it up. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'll just search it up. How to pronounce nouns. Sayang. Now I can finally get to the bottom of this. Okay. Sayang. Is that how you say it? I mean, that's what it says on YouTube right here. Sayang. Okay, sayang. Alright, let me see what else there is.
Hi everyone.
How do you...
Before and below, we will learn about how to end There is a
Sorry.
adequate way to
Sorry, I'm like
express
kind of going off
our
a tangent
love
here.
and affection through the other partner or even let alone love in Malaysia. But you will hear them spoken a lot, at least in songs. I will give you an example of a famous Malay song later. However, you are not a Malay and you definitely would love to know how meanings in Malay language. Cinta, sayang, kasih.
Cinta,
These three are
sayang,
the
kasih.
main meanings. However,
Okay, sorry. I thought it was a sentence, but apparently it's the same meaning. Cinta, sayang, and
there are
kasih.
other meanings which also could mean love, depends on the context.
Okay.
Asmara, gemar, suka.
Asmara, gemar,
While the
suka.
general meaning is love, but each of
Okay, interesting. Well, now I know how you say that. So,
saya cinta awak.
saya cinta awak. So now I know how to say I love you.
Saya cintakan awak.
Saya cintakan awak. I'm sorry if I butchered it, but I'd say that's pretty close.
Saya sayang awak.
Saya
sayangkan awak.
Saya
Both
sayangkan
mean I
awak.
love you.
Okay. Saya sayangkan awak. I'd say it's pretty close. Cool. Okay. Well, now I know how to pronounce it. Thank you, guys. I see it a lot. That's why I think I should. Aku sayang kamu. You know what? I don't have an example for that. I just said whatever it said. It says over there. Sending love from London. Right back at ya. Yeah, I actually really want to go back to London as well. It was amazing. Had so much fun. I mean, we shot Text Me there, so it was quite the adventure, I'd say. Tell us something funny from behind the scenes from Tabin's latest song. I do have something very funny, but so I believe there's a dog that comes out in the music video. I think it's like a bulldog, but that dog was never planned. It was just a dog that was passing by, and if the owner does, and we thanked the owner. We were like, shooting him on the streets, and then the dog happened to just pass by, and it just looked so good with Live and the dog together. So we asked the owner if we can, if it's possible to just have a little moment with the dog and him on film, and she was very kind enough to say yes. And yeah, and that's how that scene came about. It's a very brief scene, but you know, gang love from Australia. That's right back at you. The gang loves you back. Sounded pretty awkward, but it does. Am I doing good today? I'm doing absolutely amazing today. 저도 사랑합니다. Hi from Pakistan. Hello. I know. Imagine just passing by and getting into the video. Yeah, I know. That's pretty crazy, but that's what happened. Coffee or tea? I think coffee, but I don't know. Coffee because I'm just so used to drinking coffee. This is very bright, by the way. I think I'm just gonna dumb it down a little bit. It's very bright. 좀 너무 밝아가지고. Yeah, I think I'm. Jesus Christ, it's like bright over here as well. Yeah, I think. Thank you. I do play video games. Not often. Like I try playing whenever I can. But I'm not really like madly into it. I guess I just do it when I'm like, you know, those days when you're just like at home, you have nothing to do, and you know, all of a sudden you're looking through your app store, and then you're like, that looks quite interesting. I might go into it, and then you download it, and before you know it, they're like throwing discount prices at you for something, and you're like, 100% off discount, but it still costs $30. And you're like, okay, I'll take it. And then you end up freaking paying for like useless shit. But yeah, that's exactly what that's exactly what it is. Sorry, I went into like a little rabbit hole of that. But anyway, I have a favorite song off of Live's EP that's coming up. Alright, cool. It's well, obviously you guys have to find out later, but it's a pretty cool song. Breathe if you see this. Well, obviously I didn't see it because I'm not breathing right now. I'm not sure if you can tell. Come to Brazil. I would love to go to Brazil. I think I was meant to actually go to Rio, a while back, but I forgot why I didn't end up going, and then I instead went somewhere else. I think I went back to Peru. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, like, what have I been listening to these days? I don't know. I've been so busy working, as per usual. I mean, since when are we not busy working with everyone? It's always a thing. Noticed you. Come to India Northeast. You're in love with my song. Thank you so much. Someone's trying to scare me. They're saying someone's behind me, and I get it. All right, I'm a bit of a scaredy cat. Ironically, yes. I'm a scaredy cat. So I think one thing I wanted to talk about was the direction or the vision that I have for my music videos. I've been heavily into imagery of characters, so creating characterizations of certain personas, as you can probably tell from my Mito thing. But I kind of want to develop more on that in my future music videos as well. Sure, VFX and having flashy new things pop up here and there to kind of stir your attention. That's all good, but I feel like I'm more into the cinematic value, maybe the aesthetics of building character, and then having the audience become attached to that character. So, I mean, I'm kind of leaning more towards in that direction. If anyone was curious, I know nobody asked, but here I am telling everybody. But that's, sorry, someone was like, smile broadly, and I get so distracted that I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, character development. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. Just putting it out there. I know nobody asked, but okay. Yeah. A lot of people like the acting. I don't know. I feel like I don't think I really think about acting in that moment. I don't feel like I'm not really a good actor. I'm a good editor. There we go. I suck at acting. Yeah. So I mean, but when I go on set, right, it's kind of weird because when I was doing Mito, I don't think I've ever I don't think I've ever directed it, and then I went on set at the same time. So I don't think I was on two opposite ends at once. And it was a challenge for me because I haven't been in front of the camera at that point for so long. I was always behind it, and I was very comfortable behind it because I knew what I wanted to do. I knew how to direct it. But now I had to direct myself, and it wasn't just an ordinary, like, here's your guitar, sit there, look good, and then just sing. It was like you had to play a character from your dark past that kind of lives with you for however long you had him, and you have to make him come to life in an orderly fashion, in a way which you've never really seen or have seen done before. And the crazy part was you had to act it out, and for me it was intense because I don't think. Because for the longest time I was worried that I didn't know how that would turn out, and I was worried that he wouldn't turn out. So that was one of my biggest challenges, and I was afraid of being judged as well on set because, the people that I work with, they're all people that have known me for being a director, and every time I'm on set, I just have a cap on. I have, I look the part. I don't even know what that is, but I don't look like a flashy artist. But so it's kind of weird turning into one, and then going on set and then just changing characters, and then you just look into the camera and the music starts and you just have to start acting. But for me, it was the first time, and I don't think I've ever done that, and I know I was pretty worried, but after a while, you get used to it. I figured the person that was going on set wasn't me. I had to leave Ian behind, and I had to bring up Mito. So that was crazy, and when I did that, I think for the longest time I really did believe I was Mito. I know it's like, like the actors and actresses do. But for me, to be able to, I don't know if you guys realize, but if you look at me now, and you look at any of my music videos that have Mito on it or me in there, it's like a complete different person. Like, you probably would never guess that this me is that me on screen, and I love that. I loved that comparison and that contrast, because in order for this to work, if I saw my music video, I would have to also believe that wasn't me. Like, I would have to really, really fool myself to think that's how much I would have to pull out from me to not be this me, like the regular me, like ha ha ha, goofy, and turn into this dark stranger. So that was the process, and I don't think I've ever talked about this, but that's kind of what I really wanted to talk about. And it was crazy. And what was more crazy was so after the Mito album finished, because I haven't been on social media for a very long time after that, it's because I was trying to get out of character. And I mean, I'm sure you hear it all the time, but for me, it was fucking crazy because I lost, I had to lose, not had to, but I wanted to lose so much weight for that. I guess I automatically just lost a lot of weight to become Mito. And then I was trying to get out of that character, and it took me about 3 months, to finally snap back to me. And then I started rebuilding. So for me, I think from now on, I kind of know how to gauge this art. And I think there's a few things that I would have to probably be careful of. But I think in the end, I now know how to approach it. and I think that was probably the most challenging part. But that's what I had to go through to give you Mito, because it wasn't just it wasn't just like, hey, let's just turn you into this person on set, makeup and everything. It was very much more of a mental process, and I had to figure out how I wanted to portray this character through editing, but also through cinematography, and like not only that one personality, but a lot of personas that he probably holds. And I had to play each character to a certain way. And mind you, none of it was perfect. I don't think it was anywhere near perfect. It could have been better for sure. Do I have some ashium? Wait, what's ashium? Like, it could have been better? Yeah, it could have been better. Thank you. No Blueberries was fun. It was that too. Like, it was just it was crazy. Yeah. So yeah, that's the kind of story that I had. Yeah. So Mito is based on the mental health issues that, let's say, an individual like myself, that has bipolar would go through. The crazy ups and the crazy downs. You don't really have an in between, but it's crazy. But the whole point of it is, as high as you go and as low as you go. Those are like, sometimes you feel like they're two different yous, but they're you in the end, and you both need each other. It's kind of like yin and yang, it's like it balances out everything, and that's literally what I had to deal with, I guess, growing up. But for me, it's like I made peace with it and I accepted it, and it's not something that I want to fix, because not necessarily you can really fix it. I mean, so it's, for the longest time I resisted it. But I don't think, but now I know that that's kind of what made me, If I didn't have those crazy lows, or those dips, I don't think I would have had the inspiration to conjure this up. So in all aspects, it worked out, and I made something of it. And I think that was the message I was trying to give everyone, is you can make something of it. And not necessarily does it have to always be a bad thing, I like to express it, Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Any artists I would like to collab with in the future? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm really open for suggestions. I like, because I'm so into it. I'm making like a song now as we speak. But yeah, I really have to think about that. Sorry, those are moments that people like screen capture, and then it's just like I just see it on my timeline. But anyway, thoughts on mint chocolate? I like mint chocolate. Honestly, like, I don't know what the fuss is with everyone like not liking mint chocolate. I like mint chocolate. I honestly sometimes prefer mint chocolate ice cream. I don't know how many of you are gonna unfollow me when I said that, but yeah, sometimes mint chocolate ice cream, like, I sometimes crave it. I don't know why, but I do. And no, I don't eat toothpaste. Mint chocolate for the win. Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad too. Oh, my neck. Oh. Sorry, I can't twist it right now. Mint chocolate does taste like toothpaste, but I mean, we all know what the taste of toothpaste tastes like, because obviously we put it in our mouths with a toothbrush, on the toothbrush, maybe a little bit of water, but on the toothbrush, and then you put it in, and you brush, but you don't swallow. Because I used to swallow toothpaste, and I don't think that turned out really good. Please, no stretching. Okay, I don't. I mean, okay, if you're the boss, I won't stretch. Sorry. Do I like durian? I do like. I mean, honestly, I've had 2 experiences with durian. One was good and one was bad, so I don't really know. I guess good is like when you have good durian, like good quality, it doesn't taste or smell as bad. But when you have something bad, yeah, when it's apparently it's not that good. But hey, on another note, I want to thank you guys so much for I thank all the fans. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I'm so terribly sorry. Are you okay? Are you okay? Okay. Are you sure you're okay? I'm so sorry. Yeah, I just want to thank all the fans out there for always constantly supporting DPR. I mean, I say this time and time, you must get so tired of it, but I really do think we are still a growing movement. I like to call it a movement. It sounds cool. So I think we're a growing movement. And, like what we do and what we make, and at the end of the day, it's crazy because, in all reality, it's, we sometimes do things that we don't like, that not necessarily gives us a lot of exposure, if you know what I mean. And we do a lot of things that won't necessarily give us, certain things that, I guess, certain ideal things that wouldn't make us who we are, if that makes any sense at all, because in my head that didn't make any sense. But I'm actually really proud of like our little movement that we have, our community, our DPR family, I would like to say. And I think, even though we're small, I don't think we're that small, but I mean, even though we're a small movement, I think we're probably one of the most prideful and one of the most strongest movement fan base that we ever, like, that anyone could probably ask for, honestly. If you're like a DPR, like if you're a DPR follower, and if you followed us from day one, then like it's like we're growing together. It's not really like, it's so much has gone into this. It's crazy. Just like the time I ate toothpaste, it's a lot has went into it. You don't know what the toothpaste has become of, but that's just exactly like what DPR is going to become like. It's going to become like, actually, yeah, we don't know what it's going to become like, but yeah, I'm more than happy to grow this movement out with you guys, and so are the rest of the kids in our team. So expect a lot, because we'll always top that expectation. Stay healthy, stay creative, but most importantly, stay happy and stay simple. Like, you don't really need to think too much. Scratch the part where I said DPR is going to become a toothpaste, but yes, we're going to grow this movement out, all right? And we're going to make a cult. That probably doesn't sound that good, but, like a cool cult, not like those weird cults, but like a cool cult, Does that even make sense? Has there ever been a cool cult before? Or are cults necessarily in relation to like those weird ass things? Those weird ass groups. But yeah, it is quite a strong movement. And I couldn't be more happy, and I'm so happy when, you know, everyone like has their little theories on our music videos. The series that the music video that came out for Yellow Cab isn't in relation to DPR Lives Is Anybody Out There. So that is a series of its own. I'm not saying that Yellow Cab is a whole series of its own too. It was like a 3-minute 40 high teen Netflix Korean drama that was just packed into 3 minutes 40 seconds. Just think of it like that. And the Mito series and the Is Anybody Out There series, the Spaceman and the Doc Doodle Madoodle, whatever his name is. That's a complete different series. So those are stories that I will hopefully want to continue, and hopefully you guys will enjoy. So that's all for today. That's all I wanted to say, and I'll see you guys later. I'll see you next time. Oh, sorry, did I cut too fast and saying bye? Alright, I have to turn this off now. Not after a bottle of water. It's not sponsored, by the way. But anyway, I have to go now. So thank you guys so much for joining me on live. You guys are so... Sorry, I was gonna say you guys are so beautiful, but that just sounds pretty cheesy. But it is my song, so yeah. Listen to Yellow Cabs, and if you haven't seen the music video, go see it now. Look forward to Live's EP that's coming out. It's a banger. It's a banger. And yeah, look forward to more things that are coming out soon, because the whole team's working really hard. That's probably a screenshot. Alright, anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Love you all. Thank you guys so much for supporting us. Mwah!